Coucou les amis, it's Camden and I'm back with another video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. This is my first skincare video ever, so welcome to the channel if that's what brought you here. My name is Camden. I make videos all about my life in France. I'm an American living here in the south of France, teaching English. I also make videos about language learning French, tips, my travels in France, daily life as a teacher, and if that's something you're into, hit the subscribe button, join the family, and thanks for watching, thanks for clicking on this video. So, before we get into this, I do want to make a couple of disclaimers. As I said, I'm an English teacher, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a doctor, so if you want real skincare advice, I suggest consulting a professional, okay? But I thought this would just be a fun video just to share what kind of fun French skincare products I use, what's out there. So another reminder, the products you put on your skin, on your face, that's not the only thing that's going to impact your skin, okay? Of course, there's genetics, there is your diet. I definitely notice when I eat certain foods that my skin feels worse or my skin feels better, like when I'm drinking more water, eating more leafy green vegetables, my skin feels a lot better. But during the holidays in France right now, it's early January, so I've been eating a lot of sweets and indulging, so I did get some acne. I don't know if you can really see it because I just put on my whole skincare routine. I'll show you later, but I did have some like acne. You can have hormones that affect your acne as well, stress, your lifestyle, all different kind of things can impact your skin, not just the products you use, so keep that in mind. And a little bit about me. So I have dry skin, so most of these products I'm going to share today are good for dry, sensitive skin. And also not wearing as much makeup has really helped my skin as well. I notice if I wear a lot of makeup all the time, that can clog my pores. If I give my skin a refresh, that helps a lot too, and not putting so many products on my face helps. But alright, so let's get into the video so I can show you how I achieve my fresh, glowing skin look. So I just got out of the shower, and as you can see, I have some makeup. I make sure to take my makeup off every night, but some residue still stays on there. So I've already cleansed my face in the shower. I use this Uriage eau thermale, gel Surgras Dermatologique. And I actually learned about this from my doctor in Paris when I was a student there, because I developed eczema or something similar to that, and I'd never had skin problems like that before. I've always had dry skin, but something about Paris, it's just very gray, especially in the winter time. As I was saying, it was winter time and Paris gets very gray during the winter. It rains a lot. It actually rains more than London, believe it or not. And I don't know if it also has something to do with the water, but there's a lot of calcaire in the water in Paris, so it's very hard water. I don't remember what the English for calcaire is, but I'll put it up here. So my doctor recommended some really sensitive products. So this is for peau sensible, sensitive skin. It's hypoallergenic as well. You can use it for your face, body, hands, and she wanted me to use this instead of soap to clean my body and my hands, because my hands, I really had some big red really irritated patches on my hands, so I needed something that wasn't going to irritate them. But I actually do really like this as a cleansing gel. It's very simple, clean, gets the job done. So my face is cleansed, but I still have makeup residue. So what I do is, even though again I've already taken my makeup off last night, there's still some there, so I use this Micellar water. This is from Bioderma, and this one again is for peau sensible, sensitive skin, eyes and face. So I learned about Bioderma from Katie1 on Instagram, and it gets the job done. I've used the Garnier Micellar water before, and I really like that, and it gets the job done. I don't know if there's micellar waters that are better than others, but this one, it doesn't sting my eyes, so let's go ahead and use it. And I also have these little reusable cotton pads, organic cotton pads. I got them on Amazon, but I try not to shop on Amazon anymore. But I just wanted to use something more reusable, more sustainable than the cotton, the regular cotton ones you can buy in the store. So just take a little bit of this. Nice and soaked, just. And then gently, trying not to rub too hard, but it really gets on the bottom there. Alright, so after that I use a toner on my skin. I don't use it every day, sometimes I forget, but I really like this Hydrolat de Rose de Damas Bio de Typology. So Typology, it's a relatively new skincare brand based out in Paris, and I found out about them probably from a random Instagram ad, which is kind of unfortunate that, you know, ads are, you know, influencing us so much, but, you know, if I found a good brand from them, why not? So Typology, I believe all of their products are vegan. They also try to use as little ingredients as possible, so I'll try to show you there. I don't know if you can see it, if it's in focus or not, but it has just rose domasca, flower water, benzyl alcohol, dihydroacetic acid, aqua, citronellol, geraniol, eugenol. I don't know how to pronounce some of these words, so I'm sorry, but not too many ingredients, which is nice. And I was using the Pixi brand rose water toner before, but I think this one works a lot better. The Pixi one smells really nice, but the Pixi one smells a little bit better than this one. I'd say this one definitely has more of a natural rose smell. Kind of reminds me of like miso, but not in a bad way. So this one definitely has more of a natural planty smell than the Pixi one. But I do think this one does a lot better job toning than the Pixi one. It feels a lot a little bit more tingly on my skin, but it doesn't burn or itch or anything. But I'll just let that go on there. And it feels really refreshing. I especially like rose toners in the summer, but I'm just trying to use up the rest of this. For winter, I recently got the Pixi Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner because I read that it's better to exfoliate with more of a liquid product rather than ones that have the little grains in them that exfoliate. I'm not sure how much of that is true. Again, it's probably better to ask a dermatologist, but I just wanted to try it. But this is really lovely if you have, you know, redness, and especially in summertime when it's hot too. But I really like this one. And I also got some other products from Typology. I really like their packaging. I think I filmed some of it when I first got the box, but it's really, they try to do as low waste as possible, so I'll insert a clip if I have one of the packaging. And another thing I tried from them is this like caffeine serum for under the eyes. I don't always use this, you know, I don't look super tired. I feel like I don't look super tired today, but just for the sake of the video, why not? I feel like it helps a little bit. I don't think the change is very, very dramatic, but just take a little drop on there, you know, kind of just dab it under my eyes. Yeah. And then I also recently got a rose quartz roller. I don't really know, again, if this is just like a placebo effect, if these really help, but it feels nice and cooling on my skin. So sometimes I'll do this, you know, again, this might not be really anything. I don't know if it actually does anything, but it feels nice. And I think, again, in summer, this might be really nice because it feels really cool. So I just kind of go in an upwards motion, and then this little under the under eyes is nice too. my neck too. Little facial massage, get the blood flowing, you know. All right, so after my toner and serum has dried, then I like to moisturize. I don't use a serum right now because I do use a very thick moisturizer. And this one is actually not French, it's German. Still European though, and it can be found at lots of French parapharmacies, in organic shops like Biocoop or Bio C'est Bon. I believe they have this brand. I've even found this in the US at Whole Foods before, but my mom introduced this to me. This is Weleda Skin Food. I'm not sure how to pronounce the brand, but this is one of my holy grail products. And I believe there's a dermatologist who I follow who really likes this too. I'll put her link in the description below. Alright, so as I was saying, I use this. I love it in winter time because, again, I have drier skin, so it really nourishes me and it just feels really good. It smells really good, like citrus as well. So good. So if you have normal or oily skin, I don't know if you'd like this because it is kind of greasy. Not in a bad way, I would say, but it's just very thick. This is what it looks like. Just use a small amount. Again, very, very thick. So what I do is, and I don't always use this during the day. If you're concerned about it being really heavy or oily, maybe just use it at night. Where I just, you know, press it into the skin. It's really nice for your hands too. You can use it for your hands, especially if you get really dry, chapped hands in winter. It's really nice. But again, it does kind of feel a little greasy and it does take a little bit of time to absorb into the skin. So you can see I can look a little bit shiny or maybe glowy. So it takes a few minutes to, you know, absorb in there. And again, usually during the winter, I use it a lot more than in the summer. They actually have one that's lighter that I use in the summer. It's definitely not as oily, but it still has lots of good benefits and smells really good and feels really nice. But again, in winter, if you have dry skin, this is a really good product. And then you can put it on your lips too. All right, and then after moisturizer, I like to put on sunscreen, or maybe I should have put the sunscreen on first. I'm not sure which step is better, but this is La Roche-Posay. Yeah, 50 plus, because I have really pale skin. Even in winter, I need to protect my skin. It's really, really sunny here in the south of France, so sunscreen is a must. And again, this one, I like it because it's really creamy. I have dry skin, so it's nice and hydrating. But if you don't have dry skin, I don't know if this might feel greasy to you. I do believe they make a more fluid one. I want to try it out and see how I like it. But I care more about sun protection than, you know, the texture of the sunscreen. And it goes away eventually, just absorbs into the skin eventually. And I found about La Roche-Posay from my mom, who actually read an article a few years ago about the best sunscreens, and La Roche-Posay was on it. This is another really nice brand. They make a lot of other like things with eau thermale, like not Bioderma, but the Uriage. There's another brand called Vichy. There's a lot of thermal water products here in France, and there's actually a lot of thermal springs in France as well. A year ago, I went to the Pyrenees and went to Aix-les-Thermes, and it was really nice. I went to like a thermal bath spa. Sorry, I got some lotion in my hair. Be careful if you're worried. You can put a headband in your hair to kind of protect your hair from getting product in it. But the thermal baths were really nice, really healing, and I love it. And then after all of those steps, I usually put on my makeup. So I start with the base first. I don't really use a lot of foundation because I have dry skin, I find that foundation can feel really heavy on my face and kind of stick to, you know, dry skin pieces, which is not cute. So I prefer something lighter, a little lighter coverage. So I really like to use a BB cream or a CC cream. And I found this brand at Sephora. I like to try the little mini sample size, not the sample size, but you know, the travel size products they have at the checkout. I love doing that to try out new things. And I found this brand called Erborian. And it's like a French and South Korean brand. I think it's, or it might be Korean, like a Korean meets French skincare brand. I'm not sure. I'll put a little blurb about it here. But I really like it because it's very light. So most days I've just been using this CC eye cream. And if I use this, I might not use my caffeine serum, but I just wanted to show you everything that I could use. But I use a CC eye cream because a lot of the time when I go out, I'm wearing a mask and you can't really see most of my face. So I don't really need to put on any foundation or anything, but I'll show you what this looks like. And I just apply this with my finger, just a small amount, lightly under my eyes, a little on my nose too. And you see how it's just very light coverage. I don't know if you even notice right on the camera right now. You can let me know if you notice a change or if it looks the absolute same to you. But again, I like this just when I'm wearing a mask, just to, you know, so I don't look like I have really big dark circles, because you know, your eyes are the thing you're looking at when you're wearing a mask. So I really want to make sure my eye area looks nice and bright. But if I am feeling a little more full coverage, I will use this BB cream. Again, it's not the fullest coverage because it is a BB cream, but it does give a nice even tint to the skin, again, because I do have a little bit of redness. It helps even everything out. And usually I would probably skip this step if I was just wearing a mask, but sometimes I like to put it on. But I'll just show you what it looks like. And I use this brush that I got from Yves Rocher, which is another really nice French skincare brand. They have makeup, they have creams. Like, I think it's kind of like, I would say, the French equivalent of the Body Shop. And the Yves Rocher, they use natural plant products, so it's a really nice brand too. All right, so I just kind of dab it on here. So it kind of evens out my skin tone a little bit, makes it a little bit warmer. And yeah, I use the shade Claire, which is light. I don't know how many other shades they have. I don't think they have a lot of darker colors, which is unfortunate, just to keep in mind. But that's it. So after this, I would usually do my makeup. But let me know what you think. Oh, and I almost forgot, for lip care, I've been using this Caudalie Soin de Lèvres lip conditioner. It gets the job done. I wouldn't say it's the best lip balm ever, but it's not the worst. I bought it in a set with this Caudalie Rose de Vigne hand cream. It's really nice as well. It smells kind of strong to me, but very rosy, kind of musky. So if you're not into scents, this is probably not for you. One of my favorite brands for, you know, creams and things is L'Occitane en Provence. If I was gonna go for a high-end French like lotion and you know, skincare brand, I would also want stuff from there. All right, so that's my French skincare routine. Let me know in the comments if you like this video, what you want to see next, and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for all other kind of videos related to France. À la prochaine!